Setting up consumers. To set up your consumer, click on Work with Consumers/Employers. From there, click on the Add button. This will bring up the new consumer form. Put in the first name, middle name, last name, and social security number of your consumer. If the number you supply has already been used, you will get an error message to that effect, and you will need to supply a different number. Also note that the social security number cannot be used with dashes, slashes, or blanks. Just type in the number and the program will format it for you. When you have entered all of this in, click Continue. I will be closing out and using a previously entered consumer for these examples. Note that some of the fields have labels with bold text. These are the ones that are required for various reasons in other parts of the program. Make sure and include first, middle, and last name of your consumer, their date of birth, gender, their social security number, their EIN number, their Medicaid number, and their federal and Missouri PIN. The 4-digit PIN assigned by the IRS that is needed to do batch IRS filings for this consumer can be entered in here. These numbers are mailed to the consumer when you set them up, making it hard to get from the consumer. You can, however, get these numbers through the IRS batch system, but you must work on it several weeks in advance of the need for them. Make sure and include an address, city, state, zip code. If you set up departments for your consumers in the agency setup area, you can select this drop-down box and find them listed here. Missouri EIN number goes here. The Division Employment Security number goes here. Diagnose. There's a drop-down box of diagnosis that you can select from. Start and stop. This button is for the date that the consumer started doing payroll. The next box is for the date the consumer stopped doing payroll. Check the active box if the consumer is active. Only active consumers are displayed in the consumer pick list when you create timesheets. Pay cycle, regular or alternate. Phone number for the consumer goes here. Under the Federal tab, if the IRS has requested that this person file a 941, check the appropriate box. To stop the 941, simply check Stop 941. State tab. If the IRS has requested that this person file a 941, check the appropriate box. Last 1K quarter. The last quarter in which the consumer paid at least $1,000 in attendant wages. This is needed for the State Division of Employment Security calculations. You may not have this when you start out, so the program will report everybody. Create Missouri SUI report. When you set up a consumer, you will need to check this box to have the program produce an SUI report. State Programs drop-down box. This is no longer needed since we do not use it. SUTA rate, automatically figured into the software. Eligibility tab. The spin-down information will be put here. This date box is the eligibility date from the batch eligibility determination. The eligibility response box is not labeled, but it contains the eligibility results.